In this video, you will learn why raw onion is a true powerhouse of health benefits. You'll find out how much onion to eat, what mistakes to avoid, and how it supports the heart, immunity, and even your personal life. Point number 1, anti-inflammatory properties. Several compounds found in raw onions contribute significantly to their anti-inflammatory effect. Quercetin, a flavonoid abundantly present in onions, is particularly effective in reducing inflammation. This compound inhibits enzymes involved in inflammatory processes and blocks inflammatory agents such as leukotrienes and prostaglandins. A study published in 2022 in the journal Molecules highlights the effectiveness of quercetin in regulating inflammation and suggests that it may help treat various inflammatory diseases. Additionally, thiosulfonates, sulfur-containing compounds in onions, exhibit anti-inflammatory properties by suppressing the production of cytokines, which play a key role in the inflammatory response. Sulfur compounds also contribute to detoxifying the body, which may indirectly reduce inflammation caused by toxins. Regular inclusion of raw onions in the diet can thus become a natural method of fighting chronic inflammation, helping to prevent conditions such as cardiovascular disease and arthritis. This combination of natural antioxidants and sulfur compounds makes raw onions an excellent dietary choice for reducing inflammation and supporting overall health. Next point. Number 2, support for heart health. Various chemical compounds found in raw onions support cardiovascular health. Quercetin, a flavonoid antioxidant commonly found in onions, has been shown to lower hypertension, one of the main risk factors for cardiovascular disease. A 2010 study published in the journal Pharmaceutical showed that quercetin effectively reduces blood pressure in people with hypertension. Besides quercetin, onions are rich in sulfur compounds such as thiosulfonates and capenes. These compounds have anti-inflammatory properties that reduce chronic inflammation, another contributing factor to heart disease. Onions are also a source of organic sulfur compounds that improve vascular condition and reduce cholesterol levels. A 2020 study published in the journal Frontiers in Nutrition showed that these compounds decrease vascular stiffness, improving arterial elasticity, a key factor in the prevention of cardiovascular diseases. Overall, the synergy of these compounds in raw onions provides a natural and effective way to strengthen heart health, emphasizing the importance of regularly including onions in a balanced diet for maximum cardio protection. Next point. Number 3, anti-obesity effect. A number of chemical compounds in raw onions contribute to combating obesity. Quercetin and its glycosides stand out in particular. These flavonoids are actively studied for their ability to influence weight regulation. For example, a 2020 study published in the Journal of Inflammation Research explores in detail the role of quercetin, the predominant flavonoid in onions, in modulating biomarkers associated with obesity. Quercetin promotes lipid metabolism and reduces inflammation, both of which are crucial in preventing and managing excess weight. Quercetin glycosides, as derivatives of quercetin, activate similar metabolic pathways. They help regulate blood sugar levels and improve overall metabolism, supporting efforts to prevent obesity. The action of these flavonoids goes beyond simple calorie control, influencing gene expressions related to fat accumulation and energy expenditure. Incorporating raw onions into the diet is an accessible way to take advantage of these natural compounds. Their contribution to metabolic health and maintaining healthy weight highlights the importance of dietary habits in the fight against obesity, especially when combined with a balanced diet and active lifestyle. Thus, raw onion is not just a flavoring, it's a real arsenal of bioactive compounds that play an important role in weight reduction. Next, 4, antidiabetic activity. Raw vegetables, including onions, are an excellent dietary choice for managing blood sugar levels, especially for people with diabetes. A review published in 2013 in the journal Preventive Nutrition and Food Science emphasizes the pronounced anti-diabetic properties of onions, linking them to several bioactive compounds. Among these are quercetin and its glycosides, including quercetin 3 glucoside and quercetin 4 glucoside. Quercetin, as a powerful antioxidant, improves the body's response to insulin and helps regulate blood sugar levels, key factors in diabetes management. Additionally, sulfur-containing compounds such as cysteine sulfoxides and methionine also contribute to the anti-diabetic action. They not only give onions their distinctive flavor, but also participate in the formation of other beneficial sulfur compounds during chopping or chewing. CYO-aligine, another sulfur-containing compound present in onions, is being studied for its ability to lower blood glucose by enhancing insulin secretion and increasing glucose tolerance. Moreover, the presence of the flavonoid rutin in onions enhances these effects by improving blood lipid profiles and boosting antioxidant defense, further stabilizing blood sugar levels. Thus, incorporating raw onions into daily meals offers a multifaceted approach to managing diabetes naturally through the synergy of beneficial compounds. Next point, number 5, antimicrobial activity. Recent studies have highlighted the effectiveness of certain compounds in raw onions with antimicrobial properties. In particular, a 2022 study published in the journal Food Frontiers emphasized the role of onions and cysteine sulfoxides in suppressing the growth of various bacteria, including strains resistant to traditional antibiotics. The compound onionin A, a sulfur-containing substance found in onions, is especially known for its ability to disrupt bacterial cell walls, thereby inhibiting bacterial growth and survival. Furthermore, quercetin and its derivatives, such as quercetin-3 glucoside and quercetin-4 glucoside, also contribute significantly to the antimicrobial activity of raw onions. These flavonoids are known for their ability to interfere with microbial membrane assembly and inhibit bacterial enzymes, which are crucial for bacterial infection and survival. The synergistic action of these compounds makes raw onions a powerful natural remedy for reducing microbial load and enhancing food safety. This combination of multiple bioactive compounds in raw onions not only broadens the spectrum of their antimicrobial activity, but also highlights their potential as a complex dietary strategy in combating microbial infections. Next point, number 6, neuroprotection. The rich composition of bioactive compounds in raw onions provides a protective effect on the brain, one of the key areas in modern nutritional science. In particular, compounds such as quercetin and its derivatives, including quercetin-3 glucoside and quercetin-4 glucoside, play an important role in neuroprotection. These flavonoids are known for their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, which combat oxidative stress and inflammation, two main factors in neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Clinical Biochemistry and Nutrition highlights the potential of quercetin extracted from onions in slowing down age-related cognitive decline. This is achieved by reducing neuronal damage and enhancing cognitive activity. Additionally, onionin A, another sulfur-containing compound found in onions, has shown the ability to slow the progression of neurodegenerative diseases by protecting against neuroinflammation and neural cell damage. The presence of cysteine sulfoxides also contributes to the synthesis of glutathione, an antioxidant that plays a crucial role in protecting the brain from cellular damage. These findings suggest that the diversity of compounds in raw onions not only supports overall brain health, but also serves as an effective preventive measure against cognitive decline, demonstrating the profound impact of nutrition on the nervous system. Next point, number 7, liver and kidney protection. The consumption of raw onions is linked to hepatorenal protection, which is critical for maintaining liver and kidney health. This protective effect is due to the high content of bioactive compounds in onions, including onionin A, quercetin, and cysteine sulfoxides. A 2018 study published in the Indian Journal of Clinical Biochemistry emphasizes the specific role of onionin A in reducing inflammation and oxidative stress in the liver. This compound helps reduce liver damage by lowering levels of pro-inflammatory cytokines and increasing antioxidant enzyme activity. Furthermore, quercetin, especially its derivatives such as quercetin-3 glucoside and quercetin-4 glucoside, contributes to kidney protection by preventing fibrosis and improving renal function. These effects are likely related to quercetin's ability to modulate signaling pathways involved in tissue fibrosis, as well as its strong antioxidant properties, which help neutralize free radicals in both liver and kidney tissues. In addition, cysteine sulfoxides in onions are involved in the formation of thiosulfonates and other sulfur compounds with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory activity. These compounds help detoxify harmful substances in the liver, promoting its recovery and normal function. Altogether, this evidence highlights the potential of raw onions as a natural way to support liver and kidney function, suggesting that regular consumption may bring significant health benefits. Next point, 8, respiratory system protection. Raw onions are rich in bioactive compounds that support respiratory health. Among them, quercetin and cysteine sulfoxides are especially important. Quercetin, a powerful antioxidant found abundantly in onions, is actively studied for its anti-inflammatory properties that can help relieve conditions such as asthma and bronchitis. It helps reduce the production of histamine and other allergenic substances that often trigger respiratory issues. Cysteine sulfoxides, in turn, give onions their distinctive pungent smell, but also have mucolytic properties. They help break down mucus and clear the airways, which is especially beneficial in cases of respiratory congestion. A study published in the journal Nutrients in 2023 highlighted the synergistic effects of these compounds in onions, noting their effectiveness in preventing inflammatory processes during respiratory tract infections. Additionally, onions contain flavonoid compounds such as quercetin-3-glucoside and quercetin-4-glucoside, which enhance antioxidant protection against pathogens entering the respiratory tract. This multi-layered mechanism not only helps manage symptoms, but also supports the immune system in fighting respiratory infections. Thanks to these beneficial compounds, raw onion becomes a natural remedy for maintaining and improving lung function, making it a valuable component of a diet focused on respiratory health. Next point, number 9, digestive system protection. A diet rich in onions can have a positive effect on the digestive system due to their high fiber content and specific bioactive compounds. The fiber in onions acts as a prebiotic, supporting the growth of beneficial gut bacteria, which is essential for maintaining healthy gut flora and normal digestion. In recent years, scientists have actively studied the chemical composition of onions and their impact on gastrointestinal health. In particular, a 2021 study published in the journal Frontiers in Nutrition highlights the role of onionin A, a sulfur-containing compound found in onions. This substance helps protect against gastrointestinal infections and strengthens the intestinal lining, thereby improving overall digestive health. Moreover, onions are a source of quercetin and its derivatives, quercetin-3-glucoside and quercetin-4-glucoside. These flavonoids have strong anti-inflammatory properties that reduce intestinal inflammation and ease conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Quercetin also helps regulate the gut microbiota, contributing to a balanced digestive environment. These findings about the chemical composition of onions emphasize their potential protective effects on the digestive system, showing how regular consumption can become an important part of a diet aimed at strengthening gut health. Next point, number 10. Reproductive system protection. Thanks to its rich composition of phytochemicals, onion provides significant benefits for the reproductive system, especially in supporting male sexual health. The key compound found in onions, quercetin, is actively studied for its protective effects against oxidative stress and its role in improving sperm quality and function. A study published in the journal Cryobiology in 2017 showed that quercetin, along with other flavonoids such as quercetin glycosides, significantly improve sperm motility and viability. In addition, onions contain sulfur-containing compounds such as cysteine sulfoxides and methionine, which promote blood flow and strengthen the cardiovascular system, thereby indirectly supporting erectile function. These compounds support vasodilation, the widening of blood vessels, by enhancing the body's production of nitric oxide, which is an important factor in erectile health. Moreover, compounds like onionin A and allyl sulfide have shown potential in various studies due to their role in protecting against prostate problems and supporting overall reproductive health. For example, a 2014 study published in the journal Mediators of Inflammation noted that onionin A can inhibit the progression of prostate enlargement. Rutin, another bioactive compound in onions, is also being studied for its antioxidant properties, adding further protection to reproductive organs from oxidative stress. Together, these compounds exert a synergistic effect, underscoring the value of regularly including raw onions in a balanced diet for reproductive system protection. Next point, number 11, allergy relief. The variety of compounds in onions explains their potential as a natural remedy for relieving allergy symptoms. Quercetin and its glycosides are especially important, known for their antihistamine properties. According to a study published in the journal Molecules in 2016, quercetin effectively suppresses the release of histamine, thereby reducing allergic reactions. This flavonoid works by stabilizing mast cells, preventing their activation and the release of allergy-triggering substances. In addition to quercetin, onions contain cysteine sulfoxides, which are being studied for their general health benefits, including anti-inflammatory effects that may help with allergies. These compounds convert into volatile substances that can clear the airways, which is especially important for respiratory allergy symptoms. Furthermore, the presence of flavonoids like rutin enhances the anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties of onions. Rutin works synergistically with quercetin, improving its absorption and effectiveness in combating allergies. Together, these substances reduce inflammation and allergic responses, making them helpful for people seeking natural ways to manage seasonal allergies. Such comprehensive benefits make onions a valuable component of a diet aimed at fighting allergies, especially when consumed raw to preserve the activity of sensitive compounds. Next point, number 12, improving sleep and mood. Including onions in the diet may affect both sleep quality and emotional well-being thanks to their rich content of beneficial prebiotics and antioxidants. Quercetin, a flavonoid commonly found in onions, deserves special attention as it is being studied for its effects on sleep and mood stability. According to a study published in the journal Brain Research in 2010, quercetin may positively influence sleep by modulating neurotransmitters that regulate circadian rhythms and by providing antioxidant protection that affects sleep structure. Onions also contain dietary fiber that serves as prebiotics, nourishing beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy gut microbiota is increasingly linked to the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin, which is critically important for both mood regulation and sleep. Studies show that improving gut health through prebiotics, such as those found in onions, is associated with better emotional balance and sleep quality. Compounds such as isoalliin and cyoalliin are also being studied for their potential health benefits, although their direct effects on sleep and mood require further research. Nevertheless, these sulfur-containing compounds may influence neural pathways and physiological mechanisms, potentially providing indirect benefits for sleep and emotional well-being. Overall, despite the need for further study, the combined effects of these compounds suggest a positive impact of onion consumption on mental health. Next point, number 13, improving bone health. Scientific evidence shows that certain compounds in onions significantly contribute to strengthening bone tissue. A study published in 2009 in the journal Menopause found that daily consumption of onions improves bone density in premenopausal and postmenopausal non-Hispanic white women aged 50 and older. This effect is explained by the action of bioactive compounds in onions, including flavonoids such as quercetin and its derivatives, quercetin-3 glucoside and quercetin-4 glucoside. These substances are known for their antioxidant properties, which play an important role in reducing inflammation and oxidative stress, factors that lead to bone deterioration. Onions also contain cysteine sulfoxides and other sulfur-containing compounds, which have a positive effect on connective tissue health and bone metabolism. Quercetin, in particular, is extensively studied for its ability to inhibit osteoclastogenesis, the process of bone tissue breakdown. Through this mechanism, quercetin helps maintain bone density and skeletal strength. Additionally, the presence of rutin in onions supports bone regeneration and reduces the risk of fractures. These findings highlight the multifaceted role of onions in strengthening the skeletal system and demonstrate how their rich biochemical composition supports bone health. Next point, number 14, improving vision health. A diet that includes raw onions can significantly contribute to maintaining and enhancing eye health due to their high content of certain beneficial compounds. Among these, quercetin and sulfur-containing compounds such as cysteine sulfoxides are particularly important. Quercetin, a powerful antioxidant abundantly found in onions, is being studied for its protective effects against eye inflammation and for reducing the risk of cataract development. A study published in the journal Antioxidants in 2021 emphasizes that dietary quercetin helps regulate oxidative stress and prevent age-related degenerative eye diseases. Cysteine sulfoxides, responsible for the sharp smell of onions, also play a role in eye health. These compounds are precursors to glutathione, a critical antioxidant that protects the lens from oxidative damage and prevents cataract formation. All of this confirms that raw onion can play an important role in supporting vision health due to its complex biochemical makeup. Number 15, cancer prevention. The diverse bioactive compounds found in onions may play a role in cancer prevention. In particular, onions are rich in flavonoids such as quercetin and its derivatives, quercetin-3 glucoside and quercetin-4 glucoside, as well as sulfur-containing compounds such as cysteine sulfoxides and onionin A. A study published in the journal Phytotherapy Research in 2019 highlights that these flavonoids can inhibit tumor growth and spread. For example, quercetin is actively studied for its ability to induce apoptosis, programmed cell death, in cancer cells and to inhibit angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessels needed for tumor growth. Onionin A, a unique sulfur-containing compound found only in onions, shows promising results. A study published in Scientific Reports in 2016 demonstrated that onionin A can suppress the development and progression of ovarian cancer by interfering with the tumor microenvironment. This interference hinders cancer cells from multiplying and invading healthy tissues. Cysteine sulfoxides, another group of sulfur-containing compounds, convert during chopping or chewing into organosulfur compounds with chemopreventive properties. They release various sulfoxides that help detoxify carcinogens and enhance the body's antioxidant defenses. The combined action of these compounds makes raw onions a valuable part of a diet for those seeking to reduce the risk of cancer through natural nutritional choices. Now let's look at how to choose. Choosing the right type of onion for health benefits. The type of onion you choose can affect the health benefits you receive, as different varieties of onions contain different levels of beneficial compounds. Generally, red onions are considered the healthiest due to their high antioxidant content, especially quercetin and anthocyanins, which give them their distinctive color. Yellow onions are also a good option, as they contain many flavonoids and sulfur compounds that provide numerous health benefits. White onions, although slightly lower in these substances, remain a healthy choice and may be easier to digest for some people. Next, how much raw onion to eat. The amount of raw onion to consume depends on your overall diet and health condition. As a general guideline, eating from half to 1 whole raw onion per day can provide health benefits without causing digestive discomfort. Including onions regularly in your diet, rather than eating large amounts occasionally, is more effective for achieving lasting health effects. Next, when to eat raw onion. Raw onions can be added to dishes at any time of day. Adding chopped raw onions to salads, sandwiches, and salsa enhances their flavor and health benefits. Eating raw onions earlier in the day may be preferable for those who suffer from heartburn, as this reduces the chance of discomfort when lying down. Now let's look at the mistakes to avoid when eating raw onions. Overconsumption. Eating large amounts of raw onions can cause gastrointestinal discomfort in some people, including bloating, gas, and heartburn. It's important to control your intake to avoid these symptoms. Improper storage. Onions should be stored in a cool, dry place to preserve their nutritional value. Storing onions in excessively warm or humid conditions can lead to spoilage and a decrease in beneficial compounds. Ignoring variety. While onions are healthy, they should be part of a diverse diet that includes a wide range of fruits and vegetables. This ensures the intake of different nutrients and overall health benefits. By following these guidelines, you can maximize the health benefits of eating raw onions while minimizing any potential side effects. If you have any questions or something to say, leave a comment. You'll find more information on this topic via the links in the description under this video and on our channel.